Alright, what's up guys? First and foremost, I do want to apologize. I have my sunglasses on because I can't see anything without them on, so I have to put them on. Anyways, now, I just did a video doing my 1-year review of this Jeep Wrangler. I want to do a separate video just telling you guys exactly every last thing I've done to this Jeep so far. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you guys what are my future plans of where I want to go going forward and what I want to do next. But without further ado, let's jump right into the video and let's get this thing started. Alright, so going right to the front of the vehicle, one of the first things that I did do was I blacked out the front grille. And as you can tell, I used this like bed liner stuff. I was going to plastic dip it, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I had this like this bed liner stuff that I used to black out the front grille. When I did buy the Jeep, it did come with these like eyelid like headlight thing. I don't even know what you would call it. I think it's called like the Angry Bird or like the Angry Eye kit, and it does have these grill inserts. So that was one of the first things I did do to the Jeep. Black this entire front grille out. Wanted it to have a different look when it, it's coming down the road. I think it looks cool. Right along, one of the other things I did do was I just painted my tow hooks red. I don't know, it gives it a nice look. It stands out much more, and I don't know, it does make the Jeep look much more rugged when you have these tow hooks just painted red. That was a quick, easy mod. Took me, I don't know how long. I did the front too, and I did the back. The other thing that I did do was I did do the Stubby bumper, front bumper kit. Now, what that kit essentially does, you use your stock bumper and you cut off like right here and right there, and it comes with these like little end caps, and you kind of just stick them on, you drill it in, and you pop it right onto your stock bumper. So that way it gives you a little bit more clearance for your wheels, has a much more aggressive stance, and it looks, I mean, I think it looks a lot better over the stock bumper. If you're looking to upgrade your bumper but you're not sure what you want to do yet, I think this is a nice in-between step to do, and for for how much it costs, I think it looks really cool. And since we're at the front bumper, I will go into these quick and easy LED fog lights. And I think these, I mean, these were like cheap, and these were just plug and play, plug them straight in to the stock fog light connectors, and it works perfectly. Speaking of lights, let's go right up here. I have my two cheap little cubes I bought on Amazon. They do the job. These little guys, they're actually pretty bright for what they are. They're pretty bright, and they get the job done. And then going up here, I have my 50-inch light bar, which is mounted up with this mounting bracket. Yeah, I don't know, it really makes the front end of the Jeep, it makes it look so much more aggressive that you have all these lights coming at you. And I don't think it's too much, it's not overkill. Some people, they have like a light bar like here, one down here, there, and like 3 different cubes. I think this is just enough. It gives me plenty of clearance and plenty of light when I'm at night or anything like that, and it's not overkill, and I think it looks nice, and yeah, it's just not overkill. So there goes that. I do have these cheap, I don't even know what you would call these. They're not even like, they're not real metal or anything like that. They're kind of stuck on with that 3M tape onto the Jeep, and I don't know, I think it helps make the front kind of like give it a little more rugged look without doing too much. And yeah, I don't know, I really like that. And then I also have the Stubby antenna kit. This was the cheapest one I could find online, and honestly, it's held up. It's worked, nicely. I think this was like literally like $10 mod, so you don't get that giant metal antenna, but it's also a nice, cool feature, and I think it looks cool for what it is, especially for this thing being so cheap. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I have done to the front of the Jeep. The only other thing I was thinking of doing was either doing some type of high lift jack mount, either doing a high lift jack mount right here in the front, but I'm not fully sure if I want to do that there or not, or some type of system in the front. I'm still not sure if I want to do it there, if I want to do that in the back, but that is something I do want to do next. And then I do want to do is the hood latches upgrade, just because these ones, yes, they do suck, and when I'm on the highway I can definitely feel and see my front hood fluttering, so I do want to get that taken care of soon-ish. One of the quick things I did do is I've put on this star, and I put it, one's on this side, one's on the other side, and I don't know, I really like the way it looks. Some people don't, some people think it's cheesy, but hey, it doesn't matter. It's my Jeep, and I like the way it looks. I've had a lot of questions about that. They're just those cheap decals you can buy online. I bought it on Amazon, I think for like, I don't know, 15 bucks for two. And I think it makes my Jeep just stand out and looks different from other Jeeps on the road. And then I do have these, the rain guards. Some people hate the way that they look. I actually think it looks cool. They're on all four of the doors. Besides for this back one, it just came off. I'm gonna have to get a new one put on. But yeah, I like the way it looks. And once again, it's my Jeep. Have a USA logo. Have a couple quick decals. You know, nothing major, just, you know, that and that. And I did tint out my soft top, which I did a video on tinting it out. As you can see right here, some of it's peeling. Oh, it's actually worse than what I thought, but it's peeling a little bit in the back. But this back window looks pretty good, and so does this one. I mean, it's peeling a little bit in the corners, but I think that's because it's just so cold out. But yeah, I'm gonna, when it gets warmer out, I'm gonna redo it. On this window, I used a different brand of tinting film that because I kind of ran out of the tint while I was tinting, and I had to go to the store, and I got this other brand. Maybe it's not the best one, but that's going on with that. Oh, and I will say, when I did buy the Jeep, it came with this, they just used like tape to cut out this like Batman, like little logo thing. I don't know, I think it's kind of a cool touch. I kind of just left it. I thought it looked cool, so that's going on with that. Moving right along, one of the other things I did do was this Rugged Ridge center console kit. It's actually a pretty decent kit. You just had to take off the top and put this guy in there. It makes a perfect phone mount for your phone. And yeah, it makes everything just, it cleans up the front, gives you a little more storage space up here, which is nice. And yeah, I think it looks cool for what it is. Another quick thing I did do was, since this does not have the Bluetooth, this is the stock radio, I just put on this like little Bluetooth receiver. Yeah, it works fine, connects to your phone. It's like literally like 20 bucks. And it basically gives your vehicle Bluetooth abilities. That's a nice little touch, and it's something that if you're looking to do, I would definitely recommend it. I'll leave a link in the description below for this little guy. I think it's like 20 bucks, and like honestly, for any vehicle, if you're looking to add Bluetooth, as long as you have like an aux cable, this will work fine. I have my radar detector right there, and I actually was running this other phone mount system before. It uses like a magnet you put on the back of your phone. It worked okay, but honestly, as you can see right now, I'm just using it literally for like hair ties and stuff like that. This system is so much better than the other system. The other thing I do have is these Cheapo Grips. They're blue, bought them off Amazon or maybe eBay, not fully sure. These are cheap ones. I mean, honestly though, they get the job done. They're actually one pretty sturdy. I have one up there, one up there, and two inside the back. Other thing I did do was add these black seat covers just to the front. These are like made out of some like, they're supposed to look like they're leather. They're not real leather, obviously. I think it makes the front look a lot better just because they're black. It adds a nice comfort to the seats, which I think that the front two seats needed. So yeah, so I like the way that they look. Some people don't, but once again, this is my Jeep. And yeah, I'm gonna pretty much do what I wanna do. And I think for what they are, these were a good investment. I bought these actually from Kmart, believe it or not. Yes, Kmart. And yeah, I like the way that they are, and I think that they're pretty decent seat covers. Going to the back seats, one other thing I did do, because I was actually going to buy a thing you could put on your front seat. It gives you more storage and stuff like that. What I would just used is I got this from like a military surplus store. Just a normal book bag. It's like strapped into the back seat. This gives me a little bit more storage, a little bit more just room to put stuff in. You know, it's a cheap, easy mod that you can do, and it gives you basically the same, you know, it's the same thing as just buying one of those kits that have it just attaches to the back of your seat. The only bad thing is if anyone sits behind the passenger, they're kind of limited with leg room. So that's the only real downside. But for me, I don't really have people in the back that often. I mean, I do, but it's not every day. And if I do, you know, I tell them, hey, you might want to sit behind me. The passenger seat's a little bit filled up. You know, most people, they just do that. So yeah, so just have this. Other little things I have attached. This is a like a military shovel, which is actually a pretty nice kit. It has like a little compass, and the shovel's right there. A first aid kit, and just some other like little things that you might need just on a daily basis, just inside the Jeep. Lastly, I do have a fire extinguisher in the back of the Jeep. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So figured just put that up there as a quick, easy mod to do. Most Jeep owners do have that. So yeah, I figured you might as well just have it there. Oh yeah, and then one other little thing. I do have these more grips in the back. These are like little Jeep ones as well. They're just on the back of the passenger and the driver's seat. Just give you a little bit more if you need to hold on to something. You never know. It's just back here. But yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff I have done to the Jeep so far. My next biggest upgrades that I want to do is really two things. A, I need to get new tires. I want to get bigger tires. I'm not sure if I want to go with the stock rims. Keep the stock rims, just get bigger tires, which I think that would look okay. Ideally, I would like to get new rims and new tires. I just got to see exactly what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. I don't really know fully yet, but that's definitely the next thing I want to do. I know, like every time I do a video about my Jeep, people are always like, you need bigger tires. You need bigger tires. Don't worry. I know. I am going to get that done. It's just, you know, I gotta find the right setup, the right thing that I want to do, and that's what I'm gonna probably do next. Yeah, I do want to get that done. So I'm thinking about going with 35s. I think that would look good. Now, I've heard people say you can do it without doing a lift kit. Some people say you can, some people say you can't. There's been videos of people have done it without lift kits. I'm just concerned with rubbing. If I do that, I will more than likely do the fender delete. Well, not fully delete, but like when you cut them, give yourself a little bit more room. So that's what I might do if I have to. I do want to get a lift kit done. I mean, ideally, I would get them both done at the same time, do the lift and do the tires. But if I have to do one before the other, I would probably do the tires first and then do the lift kit. I'm probably thinking about doing either like a 3-inch lift. That's just about all I would really want to do. And like I said before, I'll probably do 35-inch tires. And then the second thing I want to do majorly is do a roof rack system on this Jeep. I think the roof rack system looks really cool. The ones where it bolts up to the back and it bolts to the front and it goes up. I think that looks really cool. That's something I definitely want to do in the near future. I've been eyeing a couple different kits and stuff like that. So that's something I definitely want to do soon-ish. I just gotta, you know, see what's gonna happen. When am I gonna do it? I'm not sure yet, but hopefully that's gonna be soon. And then like some smaller things I do want to get done. I want to do a high lift jack mount system in the back. Do a rear tire delete kit, which that's a quick and easy thing. I can literally just, I've done it so many times on my channel, just take off the rear tire and then just put on either like the metal plate or something like that. Just do a rear tire delete. I think it looks better when you have bigger tires. When you have the stock tires, it looks kind of, you know, like out of place because there's nothing back there. But when you have bigger tires and like your Jeep's lifted up, I think that looks a lot better. So I'll probably wait to do that fully until I have that done. I would like to honestly get my back windows tinted along with these two front windows tinted. Something I would probably do. That's not really like in a big rush to really do, but that's something I do want to get done. I do want to get a cold air intake for the Jeep. I think that would be a nice feature to have, something just extra to have, get a little better airflow. I was also thinking about even doing a exhaust system on this Jeep. Not really sure if it's worth doing or not, or if I really should. This is the 3.8 liter V6. It doesn't have the most powerful engine, but I still think though having it sound a little bit better would be nice. So doing an intake and an exhaust system might be worth doing, might not be, but that's something a little bit further down the line, besides for doing the wheels and tire. Other small little thing is doing the little sun visor kit up here, so when I take off the roof, just have a little more shade. And then another small little thing that I probably will want to do down the road is do like half doors for the summertime. I think that would be a cool thing to have. And but yeah, so that's a little bit further down, but my main priority is doing the wheels and tires and doing this roof rack system. That's like my two things I want to get done. Like as soon as I can, I want to get those things done. A, because my tires, these stock ones I have on right now, the ones I had since I bought this vehicle, they're getting worn down and don't know how much longer they're going to last. So I want to, you know, obviously got to do that. If I'm going to get tires, I'm going to upgrade anyway. So just looking at what's the best kit or the best thing to do. And then the roof rack is something I do want to do because I think that would look aesthetically pleasing and also be functional. I can use the roof rack for other, you know, mounts and other stuff like that. But yeah, anyways guys, that's pretty much everything I have done so far, and what I'm planning on doing next with the Jeep. There might be smaller things here and there that I might do, you know, you'll probably see stuff on my channel, but like I said, other things. But anyways, like always guys, thank you so incredibly much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a like. Check out some of the other videos that I've done. I've done a ton of other videos of like all the stuff that I've done to this Jeep. I've done a video for it, so check out my channel, look through the playlist, look through my videos, you'll see it in there. So if you like this type of Jeep Wrangler content, check out my channel. And if you get a chance, check out the website, geekswithcars.com. The link is always in the description below, where I always tell you guys, you know, I have a lot of different other stuff on there as well. So if you like this type of Jeep Wrangler content and stuff like that, check out that and check out my channel. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.